Who'd like to use online services like Airbnb or VRBO to book a rental in the Tahoe area will soon be much tougher to come by. Measure T on the November ballot changed where and for how long property owners can rent their homes and condos.
Now, that measure that we're talking about here won a narrow victory at the polls, and Doug Johnson headed up in that direction to give us a better idea of what it really means.
Eric and Nikki, this is, of course, a very dividing issue here in the city. Measure T just barely passed with only 58 votes, according to the county's website. Depending on who you talk to, this is either great or terrible news for the city of South Lake Tahoe. With some of the most breathtaking views in the state, millions of visitors come to South Lake Tahoe every year.
I mean, you can look around and see just how beautiful this place is. We want people to enjoy that, but we also want to respect the people who live here.
With Measure T passing, an estimated 1,800 vacation homes, which are now currently for rent in the city, will drop down to just 400 homes in the resort core over the next 3 years. The resort core of the city is outlined here on this map in red.
I think it's bad, and I think they needed to let the other restrictions they put in place a year ago have followed through for a few more years to see how it all went.
Kathy Meyer lives in nearby Myers, but believes Measure T was a mistake.
Definitely is going to hurt the economy.
The city estimates it will lose close to $4 million in taxes and other fees per year. The city spokesman Chris Fiore says police and other officials will respect the voters' wishes.
From an enforcement perspective, what changes a little bit is the advertisements, right? We're going to be monitoring the advertisements for these vacation housing rentals and make sure that they're in compliance with what Measure T lays out.
With so many hotel rooms, visitors will have plenty of options. But with the cost of homes dramatically increasing in the city over the years and developers only building large homes, condos, and hotel rooms, many feel Measure T was a long time coming.
To buy a house for the intention of just renting it out year-round is outrageous.
Gary Spears tells us he has 2 jobs, but has been forced to live in motel rooms due to a lack of low-income housing.
Everywhere's hiring out here. People are desperate for employees because nobody can live here. They all have to drive from Carson or Gardnerville or Truckee or wherever they come from.
Still, Spear admits Measure T is only part of the housing solution.
Everyone needs to be held accountable for the fact that people don't have anywhere to live.
And the City Council plans to meet next Monday to accept the final results of the election. The only way to reverse Measure T is with another ballot initiative. In South Lake Tahoe tonight, Doug Johnson, Fox 40 News.